For this session, we're going to have our lesson in English 3, Quarter 1, Module number 1. So, let's begin. The title is Picture Talk. Here are the guide questions. Number 1, will you read?
What is sentence?
Wow, that's amazing!
And for the number 2 question, will you read?
How do you write a sentence?
Wow, nice try!
And for the number 3 question, will you read?
What to consider in describing one's drawing?
There you have it. Very nice.
Now, let us discuss those questions. Are you ready? To answer the guide questions for number 1, what is sentence? The answer, sentence is a sentence expresses a complete thought. What does that mean? It means that when a person or someone expresses a thought, it is a sentence. Or if someone is talking a complete thought, that is a sentence. So, we have to know by heart the meaning of the sentence. When we say a sentence, what is a sentence?
A sentence expresses a complete thought.
There you have it. Very good. To answer the number 2 guide questions, how do you write a sentence? It begins with a capital letter. For an example, my dog is cute. Here, in this sentence, you will notice that the first letter of our sentence is in a capital letter. Another thing to remember on how to write a sentence, it ends with a period or a question mark or an exclamation point. When do we say that a sentence ends with a period? The sentence must be in a telling sentence or statement. For a sentence with a question mark, the sentence should be an asking question. The last one is exclamation point. The sentence should expresses a strong feelings. Let's take a look at this example. First, my name is Seth. It starts with capital letter M and it ends with period. This kind of a sentence is a telling sentence. For the number 2 example, what is your name? Obviously, the sentence begins with a capital letter and it ends with a question mark. And this kind of sentence is an asking sentence, or we can call it interrogative sentence. Oh, the baby is falling. Again, the sentence begins with a capital letter O, and you will notice that there is an exclamation point that expresses a strong feeling. And this kind of sentence is exclamation sentence. Remember that a sentence must begin with a capital letter, it ends with period, or a question mark, or an exclamation point. I hope this is clear. Now, let us go over to number 3, what to consider in describing one's drawing. To describe one's drawing, we must consider the following. Number 1, number. Example, how many? 1, 2. Number 2 to consider is the size. We have to describe if it is small or tall, big, or large. Number 3 to consider is the shape. Is it round, long, square, triangle, and so on? You know the different shape, so it depends on the drawings. To describe one's drawing, we must consider the age. Is it old, new, young, or an adult? Another thing to consider in describing one's drawing is the color. We could describe the drawing if it is red, blue, yellow, white, and other colors. For the last one, to consider one's drawing, we should know if it is opinion. Example, pretty, good, bright, smart, and so on. So, you have to remember those things to consider in describing one's drawing. This time, we're gonna have our activity 1. We're going to write something. Directions: make a sentence for each picture presented on the screen. Write your answer on a clean sheet of paper. Example, the girl is studying. Obviously, the first letter is capital and it ends with period. For the second picture, example, the cup is beautiful. For the number 2, you're going to write something about this cup. So, I'll give you time to make your own sentence. For the number 3, example, there are 3 spoons. Were you able to do this number 3? I'll give you enough time to create your own sentence for this picture. So, timers start now. If you are done for this number 3, let us move on now to number 4 picture. What picture do you see? Obviously, this is a motorcycle. Example, the motorcycle is nice. For you able to do this, I'll give you enough time to create your sentence. Once done for number 4, let us now proceed to last picture. Look at the girl. What do you think is she doing? Precisely, the girl is doing a laundry wash. So, create now your own sentence. For me, I will make my sentence that the girl is helpful. That would be all for this lesson. I hope you have learned something. If you think this is so fast, you can play and pause.